Last November, I got bronchitis around Thanksgiving, and it took 3 different antibiotics to get that out of my system. Those symptoms ended up extending over a month long. Beyond that, the second month, I still had horrible, I couldn't breathe all the way in my lungs without coughing, as well as just had zero energy. And then in month 3, I ended up developing really bad laryngitis. For an entire month, I could barely even speak, and I still had a pretty bad cough. All that to say, since then, my immune system, my respiratory system has been really prone to infection. I've gotten COVID twice since then, or at least some sort of respiratory illness, and we're only halfway through the following year. That is not like me. I typically never get sick. This one has really took it out of me. But the worst thing of it all is my VO2 max dropped from 52 down below 47. It was actually below 46 at one point, at 55.9. And I used to run a lot in high school, in college, and I still run pretty often. I actually just got back from one just now, and it is really taking a toll on me to just no longer have the capacity to run like I used to and be in that same shape, especially after my VO2 max taking such a big hit in the past 8 months. So with that, my goal is to run every single day, starting at a mile and adding 0.1 miles every day until I can. And we'll see how that goes. I've been running a lot more recently just to kind of get a gauge of where I think I'll run into some struggle here. Based on the past, when I've done, daily challenges like this, I've been able to run a 5K, so 3.1 miles just fine every day for like a month straight. I think the real struggle is going to start to hit at like day 40. Day 50. My real goal is to hit day 70, 7 miles in a day. That would be a lot of miles on my shoes, and that would be really impressive just over 2 months. We're gonna get started with just 1 mile, and I'll take you all on the journey with me.
Today is day 1 mile. Tomorrow we'll be adding 0.1.
Lovely little park run this morning. All right, 1 mile. About 8 flat. I felt really good. I'll stretch and see you all tomorrow.
Day 2, 1.1.
Whew. Let's go. Back at it. Oh my gosh. First VO2 max, just 47. Because that run was so short, I think it might be off a little bit. I was at 47.2 before kicking off this journey. So we'll look to see where that goes during this process. Put off the run to like 9 o'clock tonight. We're still getting it done, polo and all. 1.4 miles, here we go. Boom. 47.1. Doing that after beer, 1.5 dinners, and 2 massive bowls of chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream was a bad idea. I gotta get my diet under control. Put off running till just now again. It's almost 9 o'clock. 1.5 miles going back and forth in front of the apartment again. I need to stop putting this off, because I hate doing this back and forth. Day 7, 1.6 miles, first week completed. Well, 1 day left to go. At one of my favorite trails in the Central Texas area over here at Williamson County Park. We're gonna get going. Here we go. It's hot. My gosh. VO2 max back up to 47.2. That's great. Sub 8-minute pace in over 90-degree weather. Hell yeah. This feels amazing. This is perfectly matching my expectation that adding 0.1 miles is so small that I wouldn't feel a difference. 1 to 1.5 could totally tell, but 1 to 1.1, 1.5 to 1.6, couldn't tell the difference. Main difference is how soft the ground is and how hot it is. So I need to make sure I'm running as early in the morning as possible to make sure I don't forget it on accident. Also, before it gets too hot, the runs are only gonna get longer. Every 0.1 adds almost a minute. So I'm gonna have to be very, very cognizant of that. But very proud of how this is going so far. I'm gonna stay committed as long as I can. My goal is at least day 70. So I'll catch you all in the next week.